Hello everybody and welcome back to Shakes and Fidget free-to-play playthrough. We're in game as always, and we're gonna cover the progress today and as well as the upcoming weekend events. At this time I'm actually prepared. I want to in advance suggest you a tactic which you can use in order to get the most of one of the events. There is a second event which is really great for everyone out there if you want to level up quicker, especially for free-to-play players. And then there is one more which is just generally great and for which I have been preparing myself for some time already. If you like this type of content, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notification to get information when a new video is out. And also don't forget to leave a comment below if you want to uh, see more of this comment, if you want to see comment on this video, if you want to see more of this content, if you just want to say hello, I'm open for any of your suggestions as always. But let's quickly cover the ongoing progress. So we're level 264. Thinking in comparison to previous episode, not much has happened in that context. I have actually been pushing the dungeons continuously and it is going generally great, because there is still a lot of dungeons where we have 20-30% of success rate, for example this one, which gives us a quite nice experience. You can see 71 million, so it's really going nicely from that point of view. When it comes to the second one, and this is our fortress, this is also important. So I have started level 15 of the fortress, because I collected enough of resources, but bear in mind that the Hall of Night is still at level 13, so the next two collections of the items I need to put in the Hall of Knights, and then I will contribute to my guild for the percentage of getting the black gems, which is really nice on that matters. So that's also going quite great from that point of view. And I also build academy a bit, even though it does not bring too much of experience, but just in the meantime, while I'm waiting for the collection of these resources, the upgrade costs really small, so why not to use the time to upgrade. Now when connecting to the fortress, we also have the second one, the underworld. Here I have been also pushing a bit of adventuromatic. It's upgrading to level 10 now. After level 10 I will probably make a small break, or not a break, but I will stop upgrading it until I upgrade the rest, because you see that we are on level 11, so we need to focus on our main buildings. The reason why I build this up to level 10 is because as soon as I reach the dungeon break um, level, I will also stop collecting experience from adventuromatic and I will just let it pile up. So once I have finished the leveling process, I will just collect the adventuromatic. So this is the reason why I want to have it at, well, some decent level at least. After that I will focus of course on the main buildings and on this actually how good it will go and similar. I will update you in a few seconds. When it comes to my pets, again, quite important because one of the pets is coming. Pets, I have problem here with this pet. This is the next pet which we should get. I have like 1% chance, 1 point something, but the problem is I'm quite unlucky with the fight, so he's beating me all the time. You can see like 4 hits and I lose. And this one we need to unlock to be able to proceed onwards. In theory we could go with Eggbite. We have 75 and then we can still go up to here, but with this one it would be easier to defeat the last boss, so I will still think about it in the next couple of days. The last thing regarding the progress, if we can call it a part of the progress or not, is actually the guild. I have changed my guild. The main reason is because there was like 30 people left maybe in the guild, So the upgrades were at 140% or something like this. So I found another guild and I joined it. So it's almost 200. We are just missing one person and it would be 200. So I found much better guild from that point of view. And they also actually have already 10 times 15 Hall of Knights, which means we have a quite a nice chance of getting black gems. So it's like I like the to have a new guild because it now enables me to progress onwards. Now, when it comes to the weekend events, now they are not cannot be seen in game. However, on the Shakes and Fidget official forum, whenever there is a weekend event, they sort of announce the weekend events for the next week. They are not set in stone, but this is more or less what it should be. And I will start from the least interesting, let's put it, to more interesting ones. So the first one is Days of the Doom Souls. So there is a increased amount, double the amount of souls which you get from the fights and from the soul extractor, and there is also increased chance of getting souls from other sources like dice game and quests, and you cannot get quests souls from quests, sorry, dice and Dr. Abavuvo. However, um what I wanted to say, well, not however, the second is the Witch's Dance. In the Witch's Dance, as you know, which in case that all of the scrolls are unlocked, you can see that they are unlocked. um, she would be accepting all of the items into the cauldron. And as previous time, I'm gonna push the twister because each fight, if we do not lose more than 10% of your health, is free. So we will just fight, collect all of the items which we get, and immediately sell it to Witch. Really nice for getting some hefty gold. Then the third one is the Glorious Gold Galore. Now, these three, they're really interesting, so I really don't know how to order them. So the next one is Glorious Gold Galore. And as always, I recommend you to, on Thursday in the morning, like until 2, finish all of your quests and everything which you need to do, and put your guard duty starting at 1401, 1405, whatever, and put it for 10 hours. At Friday, just 5 minutes after midnight, you can collect 5 times the gold. Even though Friday just started, you will collect the 5 times of gold because the event is valid for the guard, which ends in that period of weekend event. So from that point of view, always make sure that you are ending like something like this, 12:05, and at 12:05 you collect and immediately you put the 10 hours afterwards. Also, don't forget that on Sunday, because the events are valid until Sunday 23:59, to put your guard duty so that it ends somewhere around, like before midnight, be it 11:15, I mean 23:15 or 23:49 would be the best. But as long as it ends before midnight and if you collect it before midnight, you get the most out of this event. The next one is, and what I mentioned a few seconds ago, is regarding the pets, the awesome assembly of the awesome animals, which gives you uh, more food in the fights, fighting in the habitat or fighting against other players. Also from Dr. Abavuvu, also increased chance from quests. So really nice to stack up on some food. And here I was preparing myself. You can see that my Kakoli is level 100, so I can push it all the way to the end. Light is Bakfoxion. Here I will actually unlock Nilit and then start feeding him. The only problem is I need Epic Extravaganza to be able to get him. I don't know why I did not do this 2 weeks ago, because 2 weeks ago there was a Epic Extravaganza, so I could have gotten Nilit, but it is how it is. I forgot. Then we have here a little bits up. Again, I'm ready to finished the last two. The fire, I am almost 100% ready. I'm in 96 out of 100. And then here I'm stuck actually. But as you can see, I am sort of prepared for the event. It will give me a nice food, even though I have a lot of them. But I will rush and sort of unlock whatever I can from that point of view. Really nice. And as I said, be prepared like this. For example, on my EU6, the Borro lure, the lure character which I'm leveling, I actually have like my first pet's 30 something, and I did not unlock almost anything, so I can just now push the unlocking quite a lot. And the last one, and the best event, and so far I did not ever tackle them because it actually happens once per year. It happens during the Oktoberfest, which you know might is starting soon. Um, I don't know why they did it now. They could have done it in a week time, 2 weeks time, closer to the Oktoberfest. However, the event is called one beer, two beer, free beer. Uh, free as a free, not number three. So free beer. And the idea is that in the tavern at the bartender, beer will be for free. So don't forget to utilize this for the weekend because this means you have 320 thirsts for free. So use this, get some nice experience, some items, some food for the pets. It's really quite important to utilize this event as much as possible because it happens, as I said, once in a blue moon. So really nice event coming. If there would be an experience event together with it, would be really nice. Imagine a piecework party as well. I think I would change my holy trinity to this combination. This would be really outstanding. But that's it, more or less, for the preparation for the weekend. Don't forget. Oh, I have my full tank. Let's see. It's level aura level 12, so a epic is not guaranteed. So let's do a bit of gamble. And 3, 2, 1. It's not an epic, unfortunately. It's a shitty item. Let's toss it. So generally that's it for this episode. I wish you a pleasant day or night, whenever you're watching. Live long and keep on gaming.